Mind reading present. How to know if someone is constantly thinking about you. You may be really into someone, but you're not sure how they feel. Sure, you stay up late at night thinking about them, dreaming about the future you could have with them, but how do you know if they're thinking of you? Though we think that it's impossible to know if someone else is thinking of you, you can feel if someone is constantly thinking about you. Crazy, right? Now, this doesn't mean you're psychic, so you can put your magic ball away. This has more to do with our subconsciousness and the vibrations we feel from others. Not as crazy as you thought it was, but it works. Here are the 13 signs that someone is constantly thinking about you. 1. You think of that person frequently. Of course, if you're obsessed with someone, you're going to think of them often. However, if you find yourself thinking of someone specifically for no reason, it could be that they're thinking of you. This doesn't mean that you saw something which reminded you of them. What I'm talking about is when the thought of them is really out of the blue without anything to provoke it. If this happens, then it's most likely that you're in their thoughts. Who knows? Maybe you'll get a message from them out of the blue. 2. You dream of them. You may never dream of this person, but last night, while you were dreaming, they came to your mind. You'll see what they're doing, what they look like, what they're saying. Since we're all connected via energy, it could be a sign for their future or what's going on in their current life. But more than that, they popped into your dreams because they've been thinking about you. Through dreams, you're being connected to them. In this case, write them and tell them about the dream. Then you'll be able to see if they've been thinking about you recently. 3. You have an unexpected rush of emotions. You could be having the best day of your life, however, in a split second, you feel extreme sadness for no particular reason. Now, with this rush of emotions, someone will come to your mind immediately. If this happens, then there's a high chance that this person is most likely thinking of you, especially if they were once close to you. It could be an ex or an old friend you haven't seen in a while. 4. You feel them thinking about you. This may sound weird, but you feel them thinking about you. At the end of the day, we are all connected via energy. You can develop awareness of someone when they're thinking about you. When you're connected to someone in a powerful way, you'll be able to feel them reach out to you, even when they haven't contacted you. To feel this, it's usually that occurs naturally within you. You're able to connect to others' emotions and recognize the energy people are giving out. 5. They take interest in your friends. If someone is thinking about you constantly, they'll make an effort to become too close to you in any way possible. If they take an interest in talking to your friends, they're into you. They're trying to influence your friends in a positive manner so that they'll be able to hang out with you more. 6. Burning ears. This may sound weird, but you have to remember that your body and mind are connected, many of times connected in ways that we still don't understand. Having your ears burn without an actual reason, for example, a sunburn, is another sign that someone is thinking about you or that someone has feelings for you that have yet to be shared. 7. You're in their line of sight. When someone is thinking of you often, their subconscious will work extra hard to make sure that you're in their direct line of sight. Their subconscious is working hard to bring you closer to them and make you a part of their life. Therefore, the person is interested in seeing what you're doing, who you're hanging out with, and who you're talking to. Though they may not be directly looking at you, you will always be, when possible, in their direct line of sight. This is simply because they like you and are constantly thinking of you. 8. The sudden sneeze. This may be an old wives' tale, however, people are finding that this is becoming truer. If you have allergies or a cold, of course, this doesn't count. However, a sudden sneeze, one that came out of nowhere, may be a sign that someone is thinking of you. If you're walking down the street and let out a sudden sneeze, someone is not only thinking about you, but they're missing you terribly. 9. The desire to be close. For some reason, you feel this need to be close to this person. These subconscious feelings are caused by your brain's understanding that this person who's thinking of you, or vice versa, has the ability to satisfy your unmet needs. You feel this desire to be close to them, to draw them closer to you. This is because they're also feeling the same way. You're constantly in their thoughts as someone they want to be with. 10. Burning cheeks. Burning cheeks is something that doesn't happen very commonly, and when it does happen, it's a great sign that someone is thinking of you. Of course, if you're embarrassed or feeling uncomfortable, your cheeks will have a burning sensation, and in those cases, it doesn't count. However, if your cheeks start burning when you're not in an awkward situation, then it means that you're being talked about poorly by someone. Think of burning cheeks like being slapped in the face by someone, which is exactly what's happening. They're slapping you with words. 11. You feel their pain. This may sound odd, but let's say for instance that you broke up with your partner a couple months ago. Though you're feeling good, you suddenly feel this gut-wrenching feeling in your stomach, and they come to your mind. At that moment, you're feeling them. You're feeling how they feel emotionally. Of course, you want to stop feeling this immediately and get back to feeling good. But take this moment to see how they're feeling. It's a sign that they're not only thinking of you, but they're also feeling incredible sadness and pain. 12. You're smiling. This isn't when your friend tells you a funny joke or you're smiling at your neighbor. This is when you're walking down the street, minding your own business, or when you're at a meeting when suddenly, boom, you let out a smile. There was nothing at that moment that made you want to smile, but something inside you subconsciously pushed you to let your pearly whites show. Your brain is receiving signals, and your body is simply making a physical manifestation out of it. This person is thinking about you in the most beautiful and positive ways possible. Thinking about your smile, your bright eyes, and your laugh. Of course, they can't stop themselves from smiling, and you're feeling how much they like you and how they think of you. 13. They approach you without reason. If a person has determined that you're a good match for them, then their subconscious will look for ways to bring you into their life and closer to them. This means that the person will approach you without any real reason. Their subconscious is pushing them to approach you, even though they have no actual reason to do so. If they approach you without any cause, then it's a good sign that they've been having you on their mind. If you feel that someone is thinking of you, it's a good sign that they have feelings for you, and maybe have already fallen for you. But this doesn't mean that they're totally aware of their emotions. Don't assume that it's going to be long-lasting love, because they're thinking about it could be once they meet you, they see you're not a good match for them, and lose interest in you. However, the only way to find out if your subconscious and their subconscious is right or not is to spend time together. That way, you'll be able to see what's really going on, and if their constant thinking of you could lead somewhere amazing. Remember though, these are always that could show if someone is constantly thinking about you. If you feel that someone is thinking about you, then most likely, you're right. Go with your gut instinct, it's usually never wrong. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and share it with your friends, so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.